Hi everyone, I'm Amy Wilson and I'm a director from New Hampshire. Today I'm here to talk to you about social media best practices and specifically running your business on Facebook. So I just finished watching an episode of Inspire with Kate Hannum Rose, and she said something that really spoke to me. She said, tell, don't sell. So that is going to be your golden rule and something that you need to keep in mind when you're running your business on Facebook. There are certain rules regarding selling on Facebook, and basically it's just not allowed on your personal profile page. So what is your personal profile? So that is where it shows your name, your picture, your friends. You can see your friends. You can see everything that you're posting on Facebook to your newsfeed is actually in your personal profile. So just be aware of that. You cannot sell at all. So what that means is you can't post a link to your website. You can't post a link to your VIP customer group on Facebook. You cannot share any images that have any sort of pricing in them or talk about how much something costs. You cannot solicit hostesses, and you cannot solicit people to join your team. So I know that you're thinking, but wait a minute, that's my entire business. And that's exactly it. But there are definitely ways around this. Instead of selling, we're going to tell. And the way that we do that is by planting seeds, just like you do in a regular home party. So the first thing that you could do is perhaps start a weekly post where you're doing like a bag of the week or something like that. You know, pick your favorite bag, take pictures of yourself using it all week, post them every single day. Talk about your favorite colors and, you know, the products that they come in. If you are going grocery shopping, take your products with you and use them. If you're going to a ball game, take your products with you and use them. And always be sure to take pictures wherever you are. People love to see the unique ways that we come up with to use our products. And it gets them thinking, and they're like, oh, I need that in my life. And that's exactly what you want. So you're not actually telling them anything about the product aside from the fact that you're using it and here's how I'm using it. If you just finished a party, have your hostess, when she gets her order, have her take a picture of it, post it on your wall, and tell you how much fun she had at the party and that she loves all of her free new products. If you are out and about and you are with your 31 sisters, take pictures. People want to know that you are having a good time, you're out there. Let's face it, a lot of the women we know don't get time out of their homes. And they're certainly not out there with their girlfriends having a lot of fun like we do. So we want to show them how fun it is to be a consultant. If they see that you're out having coffee with somebody, or you're out to dinner with somebody, or you're at a party, or you're at, a Better Together event, they're going to be a little bit jealous, especially because they know that you're making money while doing these things. So that's a perfect recruiting seed. And then, just keep at it. Make sure you're consistent, but you don't want to be overwhelming, because we don't want to be those people that are just constantly only talking about our businesses. You want to, throw it in there every so often to let people know that you're still in this business and that you are still using your products and you love them. So let's talk about Facebook parties. I do a ton of Facebook parties in my business, and they're really successful. And you have to make a decision from the get-go if you're going to use events or groups to host your parties. So events are perfect. They give the guests abilities to RSVP, and if they're not interested, they can just say no thank you and move on. Groups, on the other hand, people don't get to decide if they're in a group. You just add people to a group, and that is so not cool. So I get added to hundreds of groups every week. There's one specific direct sales company out there, and I am just bombarded with groups with that particular company. And I've just gotten so overwhelmed that even though I like the product, I'm taking myself immediately out of those groups. I'm leaving the groups. I'm turning off all notifications. I'm just not happy with it. So you don't want to be spammy. You want to have your hostesses, if you're using groups, have your hostess send personal messages, private messages, to each guest, inviting them to the party, and they can decide on their own if they want to join or not. So let's talk about your VIP customer group on Facebook. If you don't have one of those, please, please, please go ahead and do this right now, because this is where you're going to build a lot of your relationships on Facebook. When somebody buys something from you, or if they're interested in your products at all, ask them if they want to join your VIP customer group. Tell them that it is the place to be. It's a fun place where they get all of the inside information about products, sales, anything that's going on in 31. But you also want to keep it about 20% sales posts and 80% fun. So what does that mean exactly? Anything that doesn't have anything to do with 31 that's fun. You could find fun images online. What do you prefer? Snow or the beach? That kind of thing. Wine. Do you like red or white? Everybody loves to share their opinion about things. So asking those type of questions and posting those type of pictures gives them the ability to interact with you in like a non-pressure way, and you're getting to know them at the same time, and you're building that relationship. So something that I did the other day was I posted my Via Night wristlet, and I have it in cobalt, and I posted it with my sunglasses and was like, woohoo, so excited to get rid of that clunky sunglass case. And I'm loving this cobalt color. I've always been in love with this color, and I'm so happy that 31 brought this into our new catalog. And then I got maybe like one response. So then later in the day, I posted something that had nothing to do with 31, but was kind of related to the post that I had done earlier. I posted about Tieks ballet flats. Have you guys seen these? They're like $175. They're crazy expensive. But according to everyone that I know that has had these, they're the most amazing things ever. And guess what? They come in cobalt, along with a million other colors. So I posted a picture of the cobalt Tieks and was like, has anybody heard of these? Does anybody have them? And all of a sudden, I had 50 people commenting on my post. And then one of those people scrolled back, because I referenced my post from earlier, commented a lot about that wristlet, and then later bought one. So that is how you kind of tie it all in, my friends. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.